Hello, you smashers. Today I'm talking about the next wave. The next wave, what's it going to be? I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So this is just a quickie, but I wanted to put this in this place because I think it's important. So I was talking to the emissaries, and they give me these kind of the waves of awakening that were going to happen. And so I said to them, so what's the next wave then? And they said, well, all the waves are happening together, but all of that is going to lead to the culmination of the last wave in this series. It's not the last wave, all right, but in this series. And so I said, so what's that then? And they said, the last wave is going to be the mass withdrawal of consent. Okay, now we've talked about on this series consent, and it's going to be the mass withdrawal of consent. So what's going to happen is people are just going to then say no. No. And the withdrawal of consent is manifest in many, many different ways. Some people take physical action, like chopping the cables on cameras, for example. Other people take physical action like working with contracts and refusing contracts and working with the courts, etc. And other people just say no. Just like the old advert about drugs. Just say no. Yeah, that's where we're going to. That's what the next wave is going to be. Now, I talked about this earlier, but I'm telling you that you're going to be up to here with hearing about withdrawal of consent. It's everywhere. There's going to be people walking, going in the streets, what they're called, protests, and it's all going to be, I do not consent. I do not consent. This will make the baddies shit themselves. They will shit bricks. And those bricks will be very painful to pass. They will shit bricks because that's always been our power. And it's something I've been aware of for a long time, that our power is in the word no. That's it. And silence is yes. Silence is yes. Okay? So we must say the word. We must pronounce our lack of consent, our withdrawal of consent. And we can do that in many different ways. In many different ways. So watch out for that. Report in when you see, report in to me when you hear, I do not consent, withdrawal of consent. See how many times you hear it. Since I got this information, I can't stop hearing it. Yes, my reticular activating system has gone wild and it's opening the doors of perception for me. But there is a wave coming. Let's see what happens. I love you all. Speak to you all later.